Hello and welcome back to Eco. We're on part 5 here and we're going to be covering the farming. Yes, make a proper farm. Maybe a little farmhouse and a barn and things, all that good stuff. And the original thought was to be over here. Yes, I did think maybe we could flatten some of this area out here, but it didn't really work out. And I'll show you just in a moment why I don't think that really worked out. But primarily it's because there's not that much flat land there, and I thought they were just little mountains in there. No. I will show you the process of what I did, because we did build a tunnel going over there, and we built like a little tunnel into the waterfall, which I thought later would be cool to be glass. Yeah, but yeah, once we got there I was like, no, we're not going to do that. No way. So instead, since I thought we were coming over here anyway, to build our big laser things on the big mountain, which looks awesome, I thought, yeah, this is perfect. This is a good spot. We'll have like a little farmhouse around here somewhere, and yeah, we'll have a big farm across there. But as you can see, there's a big ass mountain in the way of all this nice flat goodness. So the idea is to get a big, huge rolling pin, which I don't know where I'm going to get that from, but flatten the area out, and yeah, build a farm zone there. So this is kind of what it looks like for now. Which yeah, is it's a big mountain. I thought it was just a little mountain. It's not. But we have already built our road going up here. Just across there, little road. Yeah. And that will extend further up to about there, which I believe is... we've got about 4 more blocks to go. Most of this from here we'll just go down there and flatten it all out, and it'll look cool, hopefully. And to assist me in this, I brought a cart. Yeah, I made another cart. I'd also lost a cart along the way too, somewhere. God knows where. And yeah, so I'm going to go over there and show you what that's like, the tunnel, anywho. Alright, so we waited another day, went over towards the tunnel, done a couple of other things. As you can see, our skill points are stupidly high at the moment, which we'll sort that out in a moment when we do our farming. But anyway, this is what I thought the tunnel could look like. Like, if we open up the map and look over here, I was thinking we could have something like that going around the mountains. And that would be cool. And yeah, this was where the farm was originally going to be. See, this is where we go into the waterfall. And make our way over here. And got to about here and was like, yeah, the farm is nowhere's a farm going up here. Just not gonna happen, is it? There's just too much like terraforming and shit to do. We do have a car here, so yeah, I'm gonna go back over there and finish our mountain. As you can see, we've terraformed quite a bit of the mountain, and yeah, I did get the cart stuck on the other side over there of the mountain, and I had to build ramps up here to try and get rid of it all. But after many painstaking shovels and carts later, we have pretty much the foundations of what our farm's going to be. Now over here, I was wanting to go with like some sort of traditional sort of farmhouse and barn, but then I wanted to be a bit more adventurous, as I like to be in these things. So on this side, we're going to have 2 stockpiles over here, and the stockpiles are 5 by 5, so that's enough for there. And then it's going to sort of overhang over here a little bit, and then here we'll have our benches. It'll be like a sort of little house. And then on this side we'll have lots of chests, which hopefully are not too far away from the benches, and we'll be able to make food and what have you here too. Now we may extend this a little bit over here, but we will see. And then probably farm's gone all the way over there. I mean, there's more than enough space here. We'll probably clear this part out here, and I mean the farm will probably only ever really go to that mound over there. But yeah, I just thought do a little update of that, and I'm gonna go off and probably chop some of these trees down and grind up loads of wood. And yeah, I'm not sure how to build it just yet, because we still don't really have very many materials to work with, but we'll see how it goes. It might look ridiculous and we'll probably tear it down, or it might look really cool, but we'll see. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, we've built a house and something that kind of looks like a barn. I don't know what that is. But it's certainly interesting, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, over here, I have a little grand tour. We have a house. Now, I did say this was going to be stockpiles, and yeah, stockpiles ended up over there. This plan's actually deviated 3 times, because there was big houses over here. These blocks were going to be 3 up, and then there was going to be wooden blocks. As you can see, I was testing over there a little bit. It's going to be 3 wooden blocks going up again, and then the roof on the top, and it just looked ridiculous. So we made something even more ridiculous. Now it still looks a bit naff in places, but yeah, it is what it is for now, I suppose. So in the house we have, at the moment, just a workbench for making Q. But I was thinking maybe we could do the whole cooking thing in here. We could put other things in there like the farmer's bench and what have you. But we'll see. Over here we have our stockpiles. There's a lot of things about this I think I would change if I was to do it again. Because it was a very painful process, and it's a lot bigger than it looks. It took hours to just build this, but anyway. Stockpile here. Probably would be nice to have a gap there and have it moved along by 1. And then maybe the stockpile here could be down a level, and making it so we could have 2 stockpiles on top of each other. Or just for like just to make it look all even, and you can't have them too close to the sides, obviously, because of windows. If you do, the windows sort of go ski-whiff, which is annoying. Little room over here where you could put something, don't know what. We've got a repair bench over there, which has been very handy. We've gone through so many shovels and axes and what have you. Little window there, probably remove that because it looks silly on the other side. And then up here, we have a nice little room. You can sort of look out into the farm, and then you've got like another window over there, which, yeah, I was quite proud of that little room there. And then on the other side, we can go up to a sort of balcony. Yeah, I don't really know what this is, but it's a thing. Yeah, and then we come up onto the roof area, which is kind of cool. And if you're wondering about these here, you kind of have to put those down, otherwise the roofs go like sort of ski-whiff. Like if I remove that one on the corner there, you see how the roof sort of goes a bit weird, so those are actually masking other problems. And I had a lot of issues with stairs, so if you're I think a good tip is, if you're planning to design something like this, is to do the interior first and then work your way out. And then you can see we've got another little problem there, and you can't just remove these blocks and think it'll be fine, because you get a little gap over there. I mean, if you don't care about the gap, I suppose that's fine, but on the outside you see the little gap, and it's really perturbing. So yeah, it's still got its problems and a lot of things. Like, I think I would make it a little bit bigger, but this is it for now, I suppose. We'll certainly be going into, I can't go that way. We'll certainly be looking at making fertilizer and whatever for the farms, get some other things. This should be totally fine for our powered vehicle, which we'll be going into in the next episode, because it's 4 wide by 4, so perfectly fine for a powered vehicle. I think powered vehicle works fine on 3, but just to make things look pretty and whatever, you drive in through here, drop stuff off, go around the other side, come back up here. Maybe we'll have another road going all the way around, so it's easier to get to the farm that we're going to make. And speaking of farm, there is no farm just yet, so you'll have to flatten some of this area out over here. Well, a lot of it, pretty much all of it, and we'll start on that. Right, so we've flattened our area out in preparation for the farm, and now I was just going to go ahead and farm all of this out, and then go ahead and, you know, do the fertilizer, get all of the tables ready and prepared and stuff. But considering there's quite a lot to cover, I think I'll do that in the next part, as yeah, that's a whole series of its own, I think. Not just like a little segment. So what I've done so far is mark up some stones here. And this is where a fence is going to go around. And over here I've cheated a little bit by putting, instead of, because there wasn't enough soil there, instead of, you know, putting the soil in from the ground up, I've done it with wood instead to make it level. And that will go around like that. And I did want this to look cool and have a curvature into the road going around it. And then I realised how you kind of make farms straight anyway. And yeah, it wouldn't be as efficient, so I scrapped that idea and it's going to be straight up and a farm on the side there and a farm in the middle. Yeah, we should be good with that. And another thing I might not have mentioned was I magically got windows. And I thought you had to go into glass working for those, but it's a different type of window that you get for glass working. Now with those, making those is via bit of hue, like so, getting your hammer out. Now just like shaping the wood, you can also shape them into a roof segment, which we've done now. And you can also make them into windows. Yay. And finally stairs. That's another thing. Now, we didn't have those unlocked straight away, so unlocking those, going into skills. As you can see, I've spent quite a lot of skills. And you'll be wanting to put some points into a wood construction, and that will allow you to shape the hue into whatever you desire. It's the same goes for the stone. You level that up in order to be able to shape the different types of stone too. So that's a good thing to know. And I think that was about it for this part. Something else I was going to mention? Yeah, I was supposed to do the farms, but yeah, this has dragged on too much. So I guess that was. Be sure to hit the like button and share if you wish. Also, let me know your thoughts or questions in the comment section below. Till next time.